Hi guys, so this may seem slightly disjointed as I've previously mentioned in my last video, which was my giveaway video. I'll link it down below if you haven't seen it, but I'm filming today because I can't do tomorrow because I'll actually be driving down to London for the weekend, so it's a day early, but we move. And yes, anyway, let's kick-start this. Let me move this a little bit. So we left it on payday, so the 29th. Obviously I've put it as a no spend day. It still counts as a no spend day because it was only a budgeted bill that came out, and that was Spotify for £9.99. Then, as I did mention, I was going into town that day. The sole reason for me doing that was to get my cash out, my cash stuff in. But as you can see, a few things were added and spent, so let's go through those. So first of all, I spent some money in Primark. So around this time, Top Cashback were actually doing £2 cashback off any purchase that you made over £5 and over. So I decided to purchase a voucher for Primark because I know within the next even just a year I'll be going in and spending £5 in Primark. So I decided to spend £5 voucher on Primark, went in there and spent a further £3.50. So what I'm actually going to do for this one, I haven't done it yet, but what I'm going to do is I paid on my card. So I'm just going to put it down as a cash envelope and take out £10 from my treat yourself envelope. I then spent £3 in Poundland. I got, let me actually show you. I got two of my favourite conditioners. As you can tell, these are from the Pound shop. They're £1 each. If anyone's tried the Umberto Gianni, sorry if I butchered that, they have a banana conditioner that's probably about £8 up. This does wonders for my hair. Where my hair is naturally quite wavy / curly, these are incredible. Smells like banana. It leaves my hair feeling so smooth. It's only £1 and it's vegan as well. So definitely if you're on the hunt for a cheaper conditioner, obviously everyone's hair is different, so I can't say for sure it would work on yours, but for only £1, incredible, even if I do say so myself. So I bought two of those, and then my sister picked up something, so it came to £3. So we're going to count that's unbudgeted, mainly because I didn't plan on it. I just thought while we're in town I was going to have a little look and see if they had it. The next one is definitely something I did not budget for, probably because I didn't think ahead. So I've decided to book off a couple of days in October to go and see my friend. She lives in the countryside basically, further down to London than up here. So I always said she'd already have moved in her house before I even moved up here. So I've not actually stayed over in her house, and I said I would. So because I've booked time off in October, just to get some R&R before peak hits at work, I decided better now than later on to book tickets, because where she lives and needing specific trains, it ended up costing something like £73 something, but that is with a booking fee and insurance on it. So obviously this was unbudgeted. I did take it from my savings, but what I'll need to do is budget that back essentially. So yeah, it's a lot of money, but it is 4 trains there and 4 trains back with my travel card. So I think if I didn't have my travel card it would cost over £100, which is insane. So yeah, that was that. And then obviously chip came out and that was £6. So definitely not the best way to finish, but I mean, I need some R&R and I'm not going to feel guilty for doing stuff like that. It just means I'll need to budget to make up for it. And then let me move you around. We move on to this month, which is kind of insane. So Sunday the 1st, we had Money Books come out. So that came out twice. And the reason behind that, I'm making sure I'm using the right. Yeah. The reasoning behind that was because I recently reopened my savings account with them because their interest is quite good on it. So I figured even if I put a little bit away each month, the interest will build up or add something further. So it is just a trial and error at the moment, and I'm going to see what happens and if I'm going to continue on with that. So that counts as a budgeted bill. And then, so if any of you don't know, which would be a miracle at this point, there is an app called Amazon Shopper Panel where you essentially upload 10 receipts to the app, and then for those 10 receipts every single month you get £5 credit on your Amazon account. So I did that. I've done that for 3 months now solid. I really recommend it. I think there is a waiting list for it, but I will try and link the app below if you haven't got it. I definitely recommend it. It's like the easiest £5 credit you'll make. So for my sister's wedding, I needed some white nail varnish just for my toes. So I decided to use part of my £5 credit towards an Essie nail varnish. So it only cost me £2.49. So that is going to come out of Beauty. Monday we had no spends, which was great. Okay, and then Tuesday went a bit crazy, let's not pretend. So I went to the corner shop because we were out of drinks, and as you guys will know, it's picked up temperature again in the UK at the moment, and we had no drinks, and I knew I was working from home and I was going to need some drinks. So I only went into the shop to get like 2 drinks, but my brother-in-law wanted me to grab a crate of Pepsi. So that all came to £12.78, not budgeted at all. I mean, if it was just me buying drinks for myself, it would have just come out on my Monzo account, which to be fair, this all did anyway. He did say he'd pay me back, but it's fine. I will eat up the cost and cry about it later. And then I went a bit crazy. Let me not pretend. This whole day was a bit of craze. So there were some items that I've been wanting for a while. So one of those being a new laptop backpack for work. I was given one of those laptop bags, you know, like the really long handles with like the rectangle main bit. That really annoyed me. I didn't appreciate the comfort of it. It squeaked, which is going to sound really weird. So for ages I've been meaning to get a laptop bag, and it got to a point where Amazon let me know that there was a certain discount on my bag, so it'd be under 20 quid. So I thought, let's do this. So I grabbed that. And then I was thinking, what am I going to bake on Wednesday? I was like, what am I going to bake this week? And I decided I was going to make some red velvet cookie bite things. And I know that normal food colouring from supermarkets doesn't do much. So I decided to pick up a kind of baker's reviewed food colouring. I think it's called Red Flare. And that was £4.70. So I'm actually, for this one, I'm going to take it out of my baking envelope. So yeah, that'll be £5 coming out of that. And then also I forgot that I pre-ordered a bakery book, and that came out, which honestly confused me because it didn't look like a normal Amazon transaction. And I kind of freaked out a little bit that some fraudulent activity was going down in my bank account, which obviously it wasn't. So we're thankful for that. So there was a lot of unbudgeted spends, which is kind of annoying. So yeah, I do definitely have to look at my account, at what I'm spending on, how much I need to keep in there to double check. As you know, I do keep a £50 buffer for the month in my bank account. So it should be okay, because all of this, I mean, I use my Monzo for this, but for these things, it would be like £35. So I do need to look at what I've got left and what's got to come out and manage that a little bit. I just need to kind of side hustle a little bit more, I think, for those. Wednesday, so yesterday, no spends, which was incredible. And then we move on to today. So today, of course, I grabbed a coffee. So today's coffee, for anyone that cares, yes, for anyone that cares, was a medium latte with hazelnut and Biscoff, I'm pretty sure. And it was good, it was decent, definitely like a 7, I'd say. So yeah, not much to report on that. And then I made a note, which I don't have any highlights for, but I just made a note that I transferred £4.13 into my side hustles Monzo pot. Now this was from payout that I had from my Top Cashback account. Again, if you're not following Top Cashback and don't have an account, you definitely should open one. It's basically an app where you search the merchant that you want to shop with. You shop with them as normal, but then you get a certain amount back. So every shop's different, every purchase is different to what kind of percentage you'll get back. But defo use it because they all add up slowly but surely. And I've got an extra £4 that I can hopefully transfer back and use at the end of the month. And then of course my chip money came out, so that was £3.98. And yeah, that is everything so far. I know tomorrow I will be buying a coffee. I don't plan on buying anything else as it stands. And I can actually tick this one off. So yes, we hit 400 YouTube humans, subscribers, whatever. So like I said, my previous video was my giveaway announcement. That is still running. That will run until next Wednesday at 6 p.m. So if you haven't checked that out, make sure you do. And yeah, the only thing that I can do, which I have to explain, is of course my weekly addition to my £5 savings challenge. So the only thing is, I have left my laptop bag at work just because I'm not bringing my laptop back here tonight. It's staying at work because I'm working in the office tomorrow. And I forgot I'd need my little envelope to stuff my weekly amount into this folder, binder challenge, that's the word. So what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to keep the £5 in my binder for next week, and I'm just going to take out £5 that I would have used for next week, and I'm just going to put it and use it as this week, if that makes sense. So let's pop that in there. Oh, let's put that work. Yay, so we've now done 2 rows, which is insane. Oh, can I even? It's not gonna work for me. There we go. Oh. Yay! So yeah, now we're at 2 of the rows, which is insane. Let me do a little count for you. So we've got 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 1, 105, 110. Sorry if you can hear the doorbell, guys, that's my nephew's. I literally had to run in from work because I knew the house was empty. grab myself a drink and literally set up this. So we just about finished in time. So yeah, like I said, that's everything. Like I said, I'm going to London tomorrow. I am aiming to get the video up on Saturday for you guys. And I will be taking my social envelope as well. But like I said, I'm mainly using my Monzo pot for the hen party. So that should be exciting. Hopefully I will be updating my Instagram maybe a little bit while I'm there. So you can join in too. I will of course leave my Instagram down below. We're almost at 900 Instagram humans, which is insane, and we've already got like 30 more YouTube subscribers, which blows my mind. So thank you all again for your continued support. And as always, if you have any questions or queries, leave them down below. And until I see you next time, guys, have a great weekend.